Hey, what's good? It's Dorica, and I'm chilling here with Loudwave TV. So let's get into some things.
I'm in the present. I'm in the present. It only comes by one.
What inspired you to get involved with music?
My father. My father was a DJ and a producer, and just seeing that growing up, seeing him coming home from work, being in the studio right after till like crack of dawn.
Wow.
And just seeing his hustle really inspired me. And then my mom can sing too, so it just run in the family for real.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've got this Nubian vibe going. Can you talk about your roots? I know your parents. Where's your parents from?
Yeah, so my father, he's from East Africa, Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. And then my mom, she's Afro-Native American.
Wow, that's dope.
Yeah, that's a little bit about my heritage.
Okay. Well, how would you describe your style of music that you create?
I feel like I'm still trying to figure that out.
Okay.
Because I'm so diverse with it.
Yeah.
And like I can do anything I put my mind to for when it comes to like sounds and stuff.
Yeah.
So I would say it's just a mix of everything I like. Like sometimes I'm in the mood to make indies. Sometimes I'm in the mood to make turn music, Afrobeat.
Yeah.
Really just depends. But right now I'm just experimenting because I want to eventually make my own genre.
That's
Of
dope.
just a mix of everything I've learned over the years.
How would you just what are some of your influences musically? Like, who do you feel like's inspired your sound? You know, because you're pulling from a whole bunch of different places.
Yeah, definitely. So childhood, when I was living in New York, that's where I'm from, by the way.
Okay.
I listened to a lot of Nicki Minaj.
Dope.
Chris Brown. I listened to a lot of Chris Brown. Rihanna for sure. I love Rihanna. And as far as like the pop wave go, just whatever was playing on the radio, honestly, during that time. And then, and T-Pain for sure. Yeah, bro. He hard.
I didn't know you was from New York.
Yeah,
I could totally
upstate.
get your vibe now because you're different than any other artist that I've come. Like, we're in Columbus right now. You're different from any Columbus artist that I've heard, that I've seen. Like, you just have a completely different energy.
Period. You know what I'm saying? We proud. It's like, nah. But yeah, just like whoever was on the radio, and then whatever my family was blasting too. Some gospel music too.
Yeah.
I was influenced by like Coco.
Yeah.
Her gospel album. And just like the Knowns, Kirk, all of them. And then as I got older, or I would say currently right now, my inspirations would be Solange. I really like Don Toliver. I've been really heavy into him, and Travis Scott.
I can hear Solange in your music.
Okay.
I can definitely. I'm getting that vibe, but it's to a whole nother level.
Yeah.
You just dropped 2 tracks. One of them was Shrinkage, and the other one,
Awareness.
I Love Awareness.
Thank you.
That's a vibe right there. And
Yeah.
I'm getting positive affirmations, just speaking your truth.
Yes.
Can you talk about the inspiration between those 2 tracks?
Yeah, so I started doing a lot of soul searching this year.
Yeah.
And I realized like your words is powerful. What you speak is like a spell. That's like being casted out. So with my music, like I want to keep it real.
Yeah.
Make sure it's like what I've been through, but also relatable. But also being mindful of what I'm putting out there. So I felt like the first single I put out should be something that's like a mantra to people or whatever.
Yeah.
Something that's like positive, but also like keeping it fun.
Yeah.
You know, like in the lyrics, I'm like, throw it back now, give it out. You know what I mean? So like,
Definitely.
just keeping that spiritual part of me in there, but also being relatable.
Right.
And like letting people know like to stay here in the present, because it's so easy to go back to the past and have anxiety in the future.
Right.
And not look around and realize what's right in front of you.
Super authentic. Super authentic. And now Shrinkage, is that about hair?
Yes. So I made that song when I was living on campus at OSU. Gang. And I was just like, I just heard the beat. I found this beat on YouTube, and I was just like freestyling. And I was pretty upset for real because like living on campus, OSU's predominantly white.
Right.
So I would leave the house with my afro in its natural state, and I'll just get like funny looks and stuff, or like people. I just know people just wondering like why her hair look like that, and I'm like, cause like I got shrinkage, like this is my heritage, like for real. So I'm just trying to like spread awareness on 4C hair specifically, like all hair in general, but mainly 4C hair, cause we about to cuss.
Go ahead.
Okay, it gets shitted on a lot, for real. Like growing up, I ain't have nobody on YouTube I could like look up to, for real, when it came to my hair. Like I just had to figure it out on my own, for real. And nobody in my family has my hair, because my mom's Afro native, so she has like curly hair,
yeah,
or whatever. And yeah, nobody really knew how to take care of my hair properly. So hair was a struggle for me growing up.
I can totally relate.
But yeah, like just letting people know like I'm proud of my hair now. And it took me a long time, because I used to be permed out, hot comb, burning my scalp, like all of that growing up. And
you're all natural now.
All natural now. I've been perm free for probably like 7+ years.
Amen.
Like never going back. And like just showing love and appreciation for like who I am as a black woman too. And like knowing that I'm really like the shit, for real.
That's dope. Next question, what do you feel like sets yourself apart from other creatives and musicians and artists, other people?
I'm multi-talented.
Dope. And
I'm confident in it. Like I wouldn't say, so like my strongest suit is my singing and songwriting versus like me making beats or whatever. However, I know if I practice at that more consistently, like give me like 2 years out of here. Like it's just, I feel like what really also sets me apart too is like the love and passion I have for music. Because I come across some people who like, okay, yeah, you doing music, it's cool, it's fun, it's a trend right now for everybody to be an artist, but are you really passionate about, like, do you really actually sit and listen to what the song is talking about, or like the instrumentation? Like I really evaluate music a lot, and I've just always had a deep love for music, and a deep connection to it. Like it's literally music or die. So like I just go hard for it more than like anybody I've met, for real.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
So you're definitely in it for the long run. Where do you want to take it? Where do you see yourself 10 years from now? So many directions you can go in with music. Like you don't just have to do one thing. Like you said, it's about being well-rounded, especially in today's state of music. So where do you want to take it?
I get placements in the industry as far as writing. I would say 10 years from now, I see myself with my own label.
Okay.
Where I'm just putting on a lot of the people who need to be heard, like the people who slept on.
Yeah.
For real.
The underdogs.
Especially women.
Right.
Cause yeah, that's a whole nother thing. But like being a woman in this industry is definitely challenging, and it tests your patience for sure. So just being like a leader in that, and thriving in my own way that I'm creating. Like I'm not trying to be like nobody else, I'm trying to be me, Dorica. And just like seeing the hard work pay off in 30 years. Definitely have my label. Hopefully work or have a film company too, because I'm really into film.
Yeah, you do video.
Yeah. And still touring. I hope I'm touring by then, like, cause I love to perform. Like, it's like a rush, for real, when I perform. Cause not only am I sharing my art, but it's the way that I'm sharing my art. Like, it's just a rush to me.
Who are some of the artists that you've been working with here? Some of the producers, some of the musicians?
Yeah. Shout out to the Usick family. Started working with them. Elijah Banks is another artist I've been working with heavy. We've been writing a lot of songs. I'm trying to get placements together. He's actually moving out to LA October. So
I've heard good things about Elijah.
yeah, he's dope. Very dope. Very dope. Who else? My homies, like close friends, like my homie Journey, my homie Aaron. People who push me, my homie Noah, he pushes me, and he's just a character. Like my close circle, all of them for real. Mostly all of my friends are creatives, or they all do music. So like, just what was the question again?
I don't even remember.
Shout out to them. In conclusion.
Okay. The question was, who are some of the artists and the musicians and producers and stuff that you've been working with here?
Yeah. Just like the squad, the gang, the inner circle. Yeah. Like we all got our own thing. We all got doing our own thing. Whether that's music. My best friend Elle, she's a publicist for herself and Usick Brands. My best friend Lex.
Okay.
She go by Noelle. My fault. If you watching this. Yeah, just the gang. Asia Dollar Sign. I don't know if you heard of her.
I've heard of her.
Yeah, she is dope. Okay. Like you gotta see her perform.
I've seen some clips on social. She looks like she goes ham.
Yeah, for real. And she gave me pointers. Like I think the 2 times we linked on stage together, she just like gave me pointers on like what to do better, and that really meant a lot to me for real because it was genuine.
Yeah.
And like you could feel energy.
And it's so dope to see young women, adding on to each other. Because, people try to put us against each other, and it's just so dope to rise above that. We're so much more powerful together. Mm-hmm. Speaking of women and young women, like what's something that you wish you would have known when you were younger? It could be about being a woman, being an artist. What's like a valuable lesson that you wish you would have knew that you would tell like your younger self?
I wish I believed in myself more when I was younger. Like that just wasn't something that was instilled in me as a kid. It was something I had to like learn as I got older. But I feel like if I would have believed in myself the way I do now, I'd be farther. But I don't, that's part of the journey. Like that's part of the story for real. And it's going a different way.
What's your message to all the young people watching?
Stop caring what other people think. Because, like, when you die, like, you probably get, like, a couple reposts for a week. And then everybody about to go back to their lives and go back to work. All of that. Like, people, not saying people ain't going to care when you die, but, like, people, stop caring what people think. In conclusion, that's one thing I had to learn. Like, being a people pleaser didn't get me nowhere, but wasting time and being in my feelings. I hopped out my feelings. I hopped in back. Okay,
so, talk that talk. Like, that's all facts, though.
Yeah.
You want to say anything else to the people? Anything that we should look forward to? How we can keep in touch with you?
Yeah, I would say. So I'll shout myself out. Just Dorica on Instagram, and I think it's Dorica on Twitter. I don't really be on Twitter that much, but I'm about to start getting on there a little bit more. I think it's Dorica on TikTok. But yeah, just go to my Instagram at Just Dorica, and like in my bio, you can click the little linky link, and it'll just have like everything, like my Spotify and stuff, Apple Music, all of that. But I'm definitely gonna drop more music just on my time, cause I feel like I don't like to be rushed with my craft.
Please don't rush and put out a whole bunch of stuff. I like that you have those 2 tracks out, let them simmer.
And some features, Shout out to my features. Oh, shout out to Zach. That's another one of my homies, Zach First. He's dope. He had me on his project. But, definitely gonna be dropping more music just on my time.
I breathe in, I breathe out, I roll up the loud. Throw it back now, give it out, get it back now. Good vibes, energy, good times, it flies. It only comes by